Bow bow! Hi everybody! Ooh. Why is my Tamagotchi so big? Hold on. Hi! It's nice to see you guys. Oh, I've been waiting to stream all, for the whole weekend. I've been wanting to stream. So I'm very happy to be back. I'm really excited because it's a Mobile Game Monday, and we haven't done a Mobile Game Monday in a month because that's how it works. It happens the first day, the first Monday of every month. So, I got all the tech figured out to get the phones working with. I wanted to show the game in both a new state, as in like nobody's played this game before, and with all the stuff that I have unlocked. Because I've unlocked a lot of stuff. I've been playing this game for a long time. So I wanted to sort of share both versions, and I originally tried an emulator, and it didn't really work. I don't know why. I don't know why it kept crashing, but it did, and so I had to... You're gonna see that I'm borrowing someone's phone, and it's literally brand new. It doesn't even have a SIM card or anything in it, so it's like completely blank. The screen, the backgrounds are blank. Everything about it it's a completely empty phone, except for this single app that I am showing to you guys today. So that's gonna be kind of funny. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I actually really like this game. Like I said, I've been playing it for a very long time. Even though it is kind of like silly. I always feel kind of silly when I am recommending a game that has sort of the stereotypical mobile game stuff in it, because it is a merger game, and merger games tend to be very specific to the mobile game genre, and I find it very fun though, this one. It's different than a lot of the other kinds. I don't know how to explain it better, but I like the changes to the sort of typical points of this genre that it has made that makes it really enjoyable. But I'm really looking forward to that. I'm probably gonna do some other stuff at the end of the stream, kind of separating this part with all of the mobile game parts with just hanging out with you guys, because I've got a lot of free time today. I normally have I've got a lot of roommates, like a lot of them. I've got kind of a ridiculous amount of roommates. So I'm finally able to have a little bit of time to myself where I'm not bothering anyone while streaming. So I'm going to have a nice long stream today. And hopefully everybody else comes and we'll all be able to chill out, and I'll be able to talk about some of the other stuff that I want to do this month. You know, stuff like that. Hi, Spirit! Hi, welcome! I was just talking about that I have a lot of time at the end of thank you for the Headpat. I've got a lot of time at the end of this stream for us to hang out, which is nice, and I'm probably gonna show you in one of the games that I've been using to do work in, because I want to show it off really bad. And I know I've got another stream sort of in the future of that in particular, but I don't know. I just kind of want to show off all the stuff I did in it. It seems really cool. So yeah, that's the plan for that. And I'm gonna probably start doing stuff after the ads for the Mobile Game Monday and getting that all started. I've got my Tamagotchis going. Oh, I'm also going to spend a little extra time on Tamagotchis today. Both of them evolved into oldies. that's I had intended on having them get married. Oh, thank you. More Headpats. Thank you, Spirit. Love that. No, they're not babies anymore. They grew up and they became oldies. And now they're old guys. Hold on, I can show you. Hold on. Tamagotchi hand cam. Let's go. So, oh, well, it's kind of blurry as it tends to be. Let me see if I can sort of fix the camera a little bit to make it a little bit less blurry. But they became two little old guys, and that doesn't mean that they can't get married. They still can get married, but they might have an old guy for a kid, which is really weird. I love the Tamagotchis. I love Tamagotchis' metamorphosis. They're very strange in that when they get old. Oh, hi Nakani! Hi, welcome! I was just showing that my Tamagotchis evolved into oldies. And maybe I can show you guys. Maybe I can show you guys in like an image. Let me see. Tamagotchi oldies. So when Tamagotchis evolve, normally they evolve into, you know, the normal young Tamagotchis, but these specific guys, I am able to click and drag stuff into OBS. I didn't know I could do that, but I wanted to show that these Tamagotchis, they evolve into oldies more often than the modern ones. But here's what they evolved into. This is not a photo of the actual Tamagotchis, but this is what's on my screen right now. Oh, ads. Hold on. I'll talk to this more after the ads, but this is what we've got. This is who we're working with. We've got, I'm gonna put them behind the frame here. Clean up the screen a little bit. Oh. It's because I put it in there. Okay. Alright. So after the advertisement, I will talk a little bit more about these guys. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully, oh, yay, the ads. Yeah, so basically, they're, when Tamagotchis get to a certain point, they stop being adult Tamagotchis and turn into what Tamagotchi owners call them oldies. These are the two types of oldies, essentially. They evolve into that based on their gender, because unfortunately they do have a sort of weird gender binary in the game. It's because it's not really binary, but it is binary. It's weird. It's complicated, but you can get either old man or old lady, and you can kind of tell which one is which. And it's funny because if you breed them together when they're old, then you get um, they basically birth a fully grown adult. It's really weird. Like, Tamagotchi is so weird, but you can basically birth a fully grown adult Tamagotchi out of having 2 old Tamagotchis. It's a very strange situation, but it's kind of one of the rare characters, and you only really get that after taking care of them for a really long time. Oh yeah, Tamagotchi is really weird in that way. I love them. They're so strange. So we're probably going to try and get them married tonight at the end of stream. I'm gonna spend some time trying to get them to get married, and hopefully that'll work out. They have been really mean to each other. They were being really mean, so I couldn't get them to get married earlier. Because I really wanted them to get married a bit earlier, but it's okay, because we can still get them married as oldies, and we can see if they have the weird old person child, because that'll definitely be a fun thing to try. But yeah, as you can see, here's the old man on the right, and we've got the old lady on the left. As I said, it's kind of blurry, but that's okay. It's the webcam doesn't have focus, which is why I do have a webcam up on my throne, and it's supposedly one that should have autofocus on it. So if you see my throne link going around somewhere, check it out, because I do have a webcam that has autofocus on there, so you'll actually be able to see them a lot better. Because I didn't know this, but a lot of webcams apparently only have a specific focus that is for webcam distance. So like they basically averaged out the distance you're supposed to have on a webcam, and they just it doesn't focus any further than that. Any further or any closer, it's blurry. It's really weird. I didn't know this until I was researching why my webcam was so blurry. Because I wanted everybody to be able to see my guys. I was wondering why it wouldn't focus, and it turns out they're just kind of built that way. But that's okay. Like I said, we'll find another one, and it'll be a lot less blurry, and you'll be able to see them probably a lot better. So, okay. So today, I want to see if we can get them to get married towards the end of stream. If we can, that would be kind of perfect. I would love to get that done on stream. So that does mean that we have to do it before 9 p.m. because 9 p.m. is when they go to sleep. Because I raised some responsible adults to go to sleep at 9 p.m. And that is one of the things about raising Tamagotchis too, is that if you raise them a certain way, they will have a specific bedtime. So you can get basically three or four types of Tamagotchi. You get a serious type, a normal type, or a delinquent type. And delinquent types go to bed at like 11 p.m. and normal types go to bed at 10 p.m. and serious/responsible types go to bed at 9 p.m. And so I have 2 responsible adults, and it's based entirely about their training. They wake up at 9 a.m., they go to sleep at 9 a.m. And similarly, if you have some non-serious ones, they go to bed and wake up later as well. And that's a fun fact about raising them. I really love... I gotta make a whole video about Tamagotchis. I can't just sit here and info dump every time someone brings up Tamagotchis. It's gonna become a problem. Okay. So, before we get another one of the ads, I want to bring our game up on the phone, and I'm gonna show you guys this new, well, it's not a new app for me. I've been using it for years. I think it even says that I have like a save on here from like 2022 or something like that. Like, that's how long I've been playing this game, is what I'm trying to say, is that I really love I really love it. It's a fun game. I've really enjoyed it. And so I'm leveled up pretty far. Not like crazy far, because I'll play it and then kind of not like forget about it, but I'll be like, oh, I don't want to play it for a while, and then I'll log back in and I'll be like, oh, that's so fun. It's such a fun game, and then which is kind of what's going on right now. Oh, thank you for the headpats, Nick honey. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I appreciate it. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna do some of that. I'm gonna snooze one of my ads, one of the first ads. Let me see. Yeah, so it won't happen for another bit. But now we can go over to the mobile screen. Let's go check it out. Let me see. Gotta make sure the screen's on. Yeah. Okay, let's go to mobile. Woo! Okay, so we have. Oh, come on. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we got this. Here's the app. It's just a little one right now. Just a little icon. But this is Necromerger. I'm going to lower and turn off the background music so that we can hear it, because I want to make sure that we can hear the sound effects and stuff that come from the game. Ooh. It's probably loading up for the first time, so yeah, thank you. Thank you for liking my big paw transition. Oh, I don't need a play profile. Hold on, give me a sec. This is, like I said, this isn't my phone, so I don't want to. Yeah, no, I've got no profile on here. I don't need one. I guess. No, nope. Okay. I think I set it up. Hi, Piranha. Nice to see you. Okay, we're back to the game. I don't know how much sound is gonna come through. So we are playing Necromerger, and of course you gotta agree. Ooh, it's fun. It's kind of spooky. I always love that. Let's see. It is loading. Oh. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so we are at the start of this game. It says, "Welcome to my lair. I'm the Necromerger. No time to chat. We need to summon the Devourer." And this is the theme, is that which is what part of what I really like about this game is its gameplay theme is the reason why you are like merging these creatures and summoning them, kind of like homunculi, is that you are trying to feed them to the Devourer. And I think that theme is so much cooler than a lot of the sort of more generic merger games that you find on mobile, because a lot of them are like, oh, merge to find these cute creatures and save them, and it doesn't explain, you know, how or why or what is even going on with them. You know, it's just kind of generic cute animal game. But this one I always found very interesting because it has a very cool theme that also sort of explains itself, why it's doing this, why you're doing this, and I find that very cool. So it says, let's check the ancient scroll for instructions. And then you can has a little skeleton bone. And like I said, so last time I alluded to this game, that we were going to be playing this game, because I said that it has a very similar pixel art style. I don't know if the artist is the same, but has a very similar life to it that I can really, really appreciate. I do love the art style of this game. So here is the scroll, and it's I like that they phrase it like tier 1 feats, because that is obviously a sort of Dungeons and Dragons reference right there. And you can scroll through the scroll, and it's I love the pixel art of even the little skulls in the top of the screen have even the scrolls in the top of the little screen the little blue paw pads. Oh, thank you. Yeah, honestly, this is some of my favorite art that I've done for my stream. I love this because it's literally like my phone case and everything. It's holding my phone and it's so cute. I love it. So we have to unlock the Devourer, and we need to get rewards, and these rewards allow you to summon more stuff. They're basically kind of like rune chips for different types of spells to get more stuff to summon, and it's really cool. So it says that grave looks like a good source for bones. Tap it 5 times, and so you can pick up and drag the little guy into the corner or wherever. But for now, let's leave the Necromerger alone. I love this game because it's kind of sassy in its own way. Great, that's done. We've got some bones and completed the first feat. Let's go get our reward. And you go back to the scroll, you get your reward, and my friend Scully is holding the reward safely in its jaw. And then down at the bottom, you see is the skull. Great, those ice runes will be very useful later, but for now, let's carry on with the ritual. We can merge bones to create a rib cage. Drag one bone onto another bone. And then if we make another one, let's see what that makes. Huzzah! Who would have thought a skeleton is made up of just 2 rib cages? Like I said, it's very silly. So it says a skeleton is a useful minion. It generates mana, and later it can be used to fight. So every time you create a creature, it generates mana, which is up in the top left corner of the screen. You'll see that there is a bar that is blue, and that's mana. And there's 3 bars, 2 of them are currently blocked off, but one generates slime and the other generates, I don't remember what it's called, but it's purple. And basically the way that it works is that the more creatures you have, the more of this stuff is able to be generated. And the more you use, the more you can create, etc., into this kind of infinite loop. And I find it works so well. It's so much better than just being like, oh, your energy's out, your energy's depleted for the day, you gotta come back later. It's like, no, this is your magical power, and you generate magical power by having minions, and it explains it in world so well. Summoning that skeleton created and collected another feat, and you need to collect the reward and then do the other remaining feats. So, like it says, we've summoned a skeleton, and now we create a bigger ice rune pile. So, when you get these, and all of the creatures say stuff. I find that my favorite part is that all of the creatures say little things. They have catchphrases. Does the layer look a little dingy? Nah, it's perfect. Like, they're so cute. Oh, we're talking about Necromerger and how all of the little guys have their own little things that they say. Like the skeleton says, "My bones ache," and the Necromerger is talking about how the dungeon's a little dingy, but then it was like, nah, it's perfect. I love it the way it is. I'm so proud, little tadpole. See, he said that. I think it's so cute the way they have their own little phrases and stuff. So if you have multiple of these feat rewards, you can merge them together and create a bigger one, which will give you more stuff for it. So now we have a bigger pile, and you're supposed to feed it to the Devourer, but we don't have the Devourer yet. So, but we did get another reward, which gives us another big pile of runes, and we merge those together, and now it feeds 12. So you always get like 2 to 3 more whenever you merge things together of whatever sort you are currently working with. And then I need to tap the Necromerger 10 times. Tap the Necromerger, the weird guy in the robes. This also generates mana. Now, mana is their sort of go-to term. We can't use this yet because we don't have a Devourer to feed it to. So, and we also can't feed him, and you can see he has stats. We've got stats up top. And so, merge to summon a higher level skeleton. It makes 1 mana probably every 10 seconds or so. It does 5 damage when fighting an enemy, and yes, there's enemies. You merge creatures to fight enemies, which is different than a lot of other merge games where you just kind of make them into decorations in a weird way. It's kind of strange. But these guys you can merge to make stronger guys to fight stronger guys. Because you're the spooky guy in the dungeon, you know? And so they send clerics and thieves and all these people try and break into your dungeon, and you can fight them off using the minions that you've made. And I find that really cool. Oh, thank you for the Headpat, Spirit. I appreciate it. Okay, so now we gotta tap on him 10 times. Really? He says, ouch! Ouch! Stop it! Stop it! Ouch! Hands off! Okay, I've completed it. And now you get another lovely stack of runes. And it says, well done! We're ready. Tap that big green button and we unlock the Devourer! Now he's a little Cthulhu guy, and you're supposed to feed him. Oops. Oh, see, look, we got an achievement for that. And then, behold, the Devourer. It's, how's this adorable little thing gonna eat the world? Let's feed it something. Give it that spare bone over there. So you can grab the little thing and you can feed it to him. We need to fatten you up, he says. Oh, it liked it. If it can eat the world, I can imagine it'll eat almost anything. Items, minions. But I'm all bones, he says. Tap to see. So this is the level up reward, which means it makes it bigger. Getting the level 2 will increase the size of your lair. And so, if we level it up, you can see that when you level it up, it makes things bigger and you can get more rewards, but you have to do that by feeding it. So you have to merge new stuff in order to feed it. And so that's the sort of the game loop is really cool because you're supposed to feed whatever you've made to this guy, and he's so cute and I love him. And they did make him like really adorable for no good reason. I really like him. Of his big ol' eyes. I think he's cute. And so, as you can see, we gotta make more guys. And we get another pile of these rewards. So, we need to feed the Devourer a bone, which we already did. And then we need to feed a rune pile to the Devourer. And then own a level 3 skeleton. So, you feed a rune pile to the Devourer. It grants runes instead of food. Runes are very useful, which they are, because you can use that to buy new stuff. This and the little potions will increase your mana, or whatever color they are. So the green ones will increase your slime, etc., etc. So using the grave costs mana. Potions will refill your mana instantly when fed to the Devourer. And so, it says, it's normally best to use potions when your mana is low, as they can't fill past your mana cap, which is true. Skeletons generate mana over time too. So anytime you have a complete minion, so a skeleton, a bat, anything like that, it'll generate mana or slime or anything like that while it is in the background. So say we have this guy. We can hold on to him and close the app and he'll still generate mana over time. So that's why it's kind of partially an idle game. It's a very cool little feature. I really think that this is a very cool implementation of the idle game genre, where you can fill up this whole screen with little guys and they'll generate your power for you. But if you have no one there, you're not going to generate any power. And so I think it's like a really clever way to do this. So we just got another mana potion and getting it from Scully's mouth, feeding it to the devourer, and look, we got more mana. And now we can make more skeletons. Let's make more skeletons. Yeah, skeletons. The skeleton will generate more mana, and the higher level it gets, the more food it'll represent. So you can have extra, like a lot of extra food for these guys. See, look, now he's bigger. And then we can try and make another guy. So let's go. Oh, here we go. And now he is a level 3 skeleton, as you can see from the top. And it's such a cool, I love the pixel art. Every level is a different guy. You can see here. Every level is a different guy, and he goes up to level 6. The one we're currently at is level 3. And that does 60 food instead of 25. Hi, Kochi. We're talking about the pixel art for this game. All of the characters in this game have like 6 different pixel arts and their ingredient pieces, and they're so cool, and they're all animated. The pixel art is gorgeous in this game. I really love it. It's a lot like the last game. Honestly, I should find out if the artist is the same. I really like the art for this game as well. It says, for spawners like graves, this includes spawn tables at different levels. For minions like skeletons, this includes damage and resource generation at each level. So yeah, it'll show you how much mana it creates, how much damage it deals, and how much food it feeds to the devourer. The devourer. It's a really cool, fun aesthetic. I really love it. So we got a new pile of runes that we can feed, and then we gotta get to another devourer level by merging more guys. So we have some skeletons, and we're merging these skeletons, and we're making 1,000,000 of them. And soon we will take over the world with our skeletons. So many skeletons. I've gotten so used to saying things like skeleton and Frankenstein that I often forget that that's not actually how you're supposed to say them. But that's my fault. That's on me. Okay, let's see. We could probably use up all of the mana to make these. I want this thing to feed the devourer as much as possible. And as you can see, the mana is going down, but it also goes up over time because of all of the skeletons. Okay, I think we will only really need one more guy. Is this... No, he's level 5, but he can go up to level 7. I want to see if we can make it all the way up to level 7 for the first guy. Yeah, I love Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a very, very good movie. Whoa. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's got all the wrong information right now, this phone. It's not actually mine. Like I've been saying, it's not actually my phone. I've been, because I wanted to use essentially a game that was fresh, but I've been playing this game for a couple of years, so I have a very strong profile on mine. I wanted to show how the tutorial works and explain the game and all of that, and so I'm using essentially a wiped phone, a phone that's like brand new. So it has the wrong location, it has the wrong person, it has all this wrong information on it because we got it from someone secondhand because it's basically they were giving away an old phone, and I wanted to. Well, technically, I didn't want to. It got given to my friend, my roommate, and my roommate's letting me borrow it because they can't transfer any of their information into it yet, because they don't have anything to protect it. So let's feed this guy. Let's feed him. Feeding the devourer, this will level it up. Oh, it'll waste excess food. So yeah, let's do that. We've leveled up the devourer, and we've expanded the lair. We've got room to swing a skeleton. Complete the rest of the feats on the ancient scroll. And now it's longer, so now you can see that it's a much bigger room. I love that they all have a little animation for when you're carrying them around. It's really cute. I love them. Okay. So, now we got that big pile. And if we... Oh, can we not merge them together anymore? Awesome. That means that we're getting the maximum amount of runes out of them. Okay, let's go. Oh. I guess we're unlocking a new grave. We can now build graves. Let's go. We have enough runes to do so, and that's what the runes are for. To create new stalls that allow you to... Yeah, I made like a sort of generic account, whatever, for, you know, getting all of these achievements and stuff like that, because it might have been the previous person's email on here or whatever. I don't know who that was. But it's not mine, because I've already gotten most of these. So I'm gonna, I want to drag this up here. I might actually want it down here. That way we can get as many things as possible out of them. Oh, but we're out of mana. So, let's see. We get the mana well. We already own a level 4 skeleton, which gives me a different kind of, what are they called? Of runes. So you have multiple different kinds of runes that can get you different stations. Yes! I'm winning. I am winning. Nice to see ya. Nice to see ya, Jamfer. I'm playing a fun mobile game and trying to show it off today. So, let's see. We have to own a level 2 grave and reach Devour level 5. And you know how you get a level 2 grave? You merge them, as usual. So, now it's leveled up, the grave can spawn rib cages as well as bones. And then it can spawn a new item after that. Focus on completing feats and leveling up the Devourer. Alright, so we are leveling up the Devourer as best as we can, but we can't really refill him. So, let's see. This is a big mana potion. And it should fill us up, yep, to 8,000, so perfect. Isn't the art wonderful? I love the art for these little guys. And I love that you can feed this guy. You've got all sorts, and then there's so many different creatures in this game. There's like 12 different creatures. Beauty bark bark. Ba-bow! Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bow! Ba-bow! Oh! Woo! Okay. Now we have the mana to make a bunch of new guys. And they will also generate mana. So, and that's how this game works. It's really great. I love that the generating mana feature. I think it's such a smart idea, rather than just kind of having it generically refill. So now we have a small army of skeletons, and we can merge all of them together. And now we're back out. Parappa the Rappa. I've been told Parappa the Rappa. I've been told I sound like, what's it? Blue's Clues. I've been told I sound like a lot of cartoon dogs, and I appreciate that. That's what I'm going for. I'm a cartoon dog lover as a cartoon dog. So I need to merge things 50 times and reach Devourer level 5. So there you go. It's grown again. It now has cravings. Cravings are when the Devourer wants specific minions or items. Fulfill that craving and you get a big food boost. So, next reward would be a chest full of coins. So, let's figure out what it wants. I can't get anything yet, but he's going to generate, this guy's going to generate some mana for us. And that will be good. So we're currently at level 3 out of 5 for our little guy. As you can see, he currently wants a level 1 skeleton, which means we only need a couple of bones. And yeah, I love being a Blue's Cluesy looking guy. Wait, I even have the which one does my ears? My tail. I accidentally took off my collar, but I've got one that makes my ears go up. That made my arms disappear. Hold on now. That's not what I intended. I accidentally made my arms disappear. Oh, there it is. Oh, I think I figured it out. Hold on. Oh, yeah, we got more ads. Whoopsie daisy. But I figured out which one does my ear. That was silly. What a perfect time to wait for the ads because then it'll generate some mana. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's harmless. It's yeah, I guess it is harmless, huh? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Hi, Seraphim. Nice to see ya. We are currently playing Necromerger. I don't want to waste all of my mana earning potential because I've got a lovely level 5 skeleton here that could get me a lot of mana. No, don't ban yourself. I was thinking about pinning it though. Oh, it's really, I gotta say, I like it. I like seeing all of you guys saying hi to each other in the chat. It's really cute. Oh. Okay, so here we've got our skeleton problem where we're waiting for just a little bit more to make another skeleton. Talk about disarmed. But yeah, I did find my ear button though. See, look, I've got floppy ears and I've got normal. No, my perked up blue clues style ears. Time to go hang out with my friend. Yeah, that's really what this is, isn't it? Nice time to hang out. Nice time to hang out with everybody. It's like when you and your friends are all hanging out, but you're all kind of on your phones for a minute. Except we're all on my phone. We're all hanging out on my phone. Yeah, post your schedule, man. Gotta get on it. Tactical hangout. Tactical hangout. It's when everybody's hanging out, but you're all in like army gear. Everybody's dressed up in riot gear, and they're like, "This is a tactical hangout. We're all here. We're ready to fight." Yeah, we got another ribcage, which means we got another skeleton. Heck yeah. Okay, so skeleton gets eaten with a 50.50 bonus, and that's it. Whoop. Uh-oh. What's going on? Sorry, like I said, this is not my phone. I do not know how to control it. It's yeah, it's when you gather the buddies to look at cool guns. It's funny, because I live with another magical girl, and I have some friends on my opposing team. Well, my not opposing team, my other team. We actually have a weapons wall of all of our magical girl weapons and stuff that we use. So there's actually a big weapons wall over on the other side of the wall where I'm streaming. Yeah, so we have a bunch of weapons up on the wall, and it's all our like magical girl weapons and stuff we fight with. It's really cool. Tactically click because you're awake at night. I'm coming. I've got the tactical snackle box, which is just the tackle box, but it's full of snacks. That's always what I'm known for. I feel like in the magical girl circles, I'm always known for bringing snacks to all of our fights and our meetups and stuff. I always have my pockets full of snacks, and that's really what I'm known for at this point. Every time someone will like look over during a serious moment or whatever, and I'm over here and I'm eating Cheez-Its. It happens more often than not. Hey, being a magical girl takes a lot of energy, okay? I gotta have my snacks. Okay, we got a new... I don't know why it keeps doing that. We got a new chest. Chest contains goodies. Tap them open. And check it out. We got a whole bunch of new runes and stuff. So maybe we'll be able to get another type. Let's see. So we have reached Devourer level 4, and we need to merge things 50 times, but we don't currently have any more mana. This thing does not know where we are, by the way. I know it says like a different place, but it's not where I am. I do not. This is, like I said, it's not my phone, and it's brand new. I've got such a weird... So it is funny that like we were just kind of gifted this phone by like basically someone we don't know, but it's because their whole business was shutting down. That's a farrier. I am a farrier. I'd be a farrier dog. It's a great. Everybody's making great jokes in the chat here. I love this. Oh, see, the thing about sweet or salty snacks is that I love both. I love both of them a lot. I'm a big snacker, but like I don't know. I feel like a snack is better when it's salty, but like a good sweet is so good. A tactical roll. Oh yeah. Oh, I feel like I could eat both though, because like the thing is that candy makes a weird snack sometimes because it's not very filling, and when you're snacking, you really want to get filled up, right? But at the same time, I'm like, ooh, but what if I had a cookie? I'm always ready to have a cookie. I love a cookie. Yeah, exactly. It depends on the treat in question. Like I love a good like Cheez-It, a Cheez-It snack or a goldfish. I even like saltines, you know? Yeah! No, I posted it in it was the special announcement from last stream. Here, I'll pin the message. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, come join! Join the Discord! I finally figured out how to get the roll to work where it gets you all of the stuff. Okay, oh my god, winter and sweet and also salty snacks. Okay, I really love Biscoff cookies. I think that they're a really good cookie, and I think that they are delicious. I also really like Scooby snacks. Those are a legitimate cookie. They are basically a graham cracker cookie, and they're in the shape of doggy bones. And it makes me so happy. It makes me so happy to eat them because I'm BubblePuppy. So having Scooby snacks makes sense. And I like making s'mores with them. Those are also really good. Oh my gosh, but like just cookies in general are a really good sweet snack. They're the most fulfilling of the sweet snacks, I think. Ooh, they'd be also really good with coffee, or like a nice hot cocoa or a tea. Oh, those would be really good. But I love I think I did mention this at one point, and I did start talking about this like a little bit too much, but I love this Japanese snack called umaibo, and oh, it just led you to the website? What happened? That's so weird. I'm clicking on it. I want to see if it'll bring me. It should be like an infinite link, so it shouldn't cause a problem. Oh, no, it worked for me. Try again with the link. Hopefully it works. Oh yeah, Oreos are really good, but Oreos also make me sick because of the chocolate. I'm a bit too much of a... Oh yeah, if you have Discord already open, it'll link you over. Yeah, the pinned one. The pinned one is the correct one. Don't worry. But I really love umaibo. It's basically a single giant Cheeto, and they come in a million flavors. I can't info dump about them again. I can't do that. I already wasted like 20 minutes at one point in a different stream talking about umaibo. Because I love them so much. They're so tasty. It's just a single giant big Cheeto. Yeah, we're on Big Cheeto again. Yeah. Hell yeah, Big Cheeto. I do love Big Cheeto. So that would be my snack. And I like a lot of drinks, but I'm a big fan of Thai tea and I'm a big fan of lemonade. Those are two of my biggest nice cold drinks, I think. I am also a big fan of Oreos, but like I said, I'm too puppy, I think, and I get kind of sick when I eat Oreos because of the chocolate. I don't know why, but I just do. Yeah, no, it's a brand called Umaibo, and they're big Cheetos. They come individually wrapped because they're so big. They're like a 5-inch long Cheeto, and they're really big, and sometimes they have fillings and stuff. They're really good. Yay! Welcome to the Discord, guys! Yippee! We got more dogs in our Discord! Woohoo! Okay, so we've been sitting here for a bit, and I don't know if it's going to generate enough mana for me to show you the rest, but I can show it to you on my phone. So, hold on. I'm going to unplug here. I'm going to then show you guys what it looks like when you've been leveling up for years. Here, hold on 1 second. I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it. That one Nico video. Big Cheeto. Big Cheeto video. What are you talking about? But yeah, I've got a big love for Umaibo because they literally are. Well, actually, I think now this is probably, I don't know if this is bias or something, but they're kind of better than Cheetos. But the problem is that like because they're one individually wrapped giant Cheeto, it causes it causes there to be a bit of a thing where it's like, ooh, I want to eat 6 of them. But they're huge. Okay. Turning on streaming mode on my phone. Allow Nico Kato Avocado. Nico, huh? No, I do not know him. But I do have my phone hooked up now, and I gotta start the program. Whoops. Gosh. Screen copy. There we go. Is it working? Is it working? No, it isn't. Come on. Screen copy. I believe in you. Why is it not working? Hold on. Is my thing still in developer mode like it's supposed to be? Let's see. Yeah, developer options. Let's see. Yes. USB? Yeah. Oh, rainbow socks? Rainbow socks? Yeah, that's me. I've got rainbow socks. Well, I've got one rainbow sock. I wish that my my model could pick up when I'm sticking my tongue out, because I'm always sticking my tongue out. Yay! Welcome to the server, honey. Happy to see that. Happy to see everybody join. Well, if it worked on my other phone, which isn't my phone, surely it will work on this phone, which is my phone, because I was working with it before. Oh wait, maybe I gotta... And then... Well, it's in debugging mode, so it should be working. What if I go here? And... Wait, I'm in the wrong folder. Here. Nope. Why is it hooked up only to that one? So weird. Oh, this is where I get for working with technology. Yeah, it is rough. It is rough. The consequences. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. I'll figure it out. Because if it's not opening normal style, it's probably because it's running into an issue with the USB. So, if it's the USB, and it's because... There, okay. I think it's connected properly. See, no, that worked. Why is it not? Ah, troubleshooting. Let me look at the GitHub really quick. Because I know how this is supposed to work. And it's supposed to collect everything from... I have enabled the debugging. And then... Sorry. Yeah, everybody's getting ready for Christmas. Various holidays. Hopefully everybody is getting the gifts ready for everybody else. I really want, if I'm gonna get a gift this Christmas, I know that I really want to get a, what's it called? I really want to get a Polaroid camera, but not like the Instax ones. I know that they're really cool because they're really portable and they come in cute colors, but I really want a Polaroid camera that does the normal wide photos because I really love the wide photos. I feel like they capture more than all the little skinny ones. I think they're fun. Why did it not run it? Let's see. Should request device authorization. There we go. Hee hee. Hee hee hoo hoo hoo. I might have fixed it. Yeah! Oh, I'm so smart. Yeah, I want the old school. Sorry, I just I figured out what was going wrong. I felt like a genius. Yeah, I have little blue claws. I got little blue claws. I do want a Polaroid camera, and I do want the big wide Polaroids. Sorry, I just got so excited because I figured out how to fix my my phone. And oh, I don't want to filter, and I want to put on a specific thing. Oh, did it close again? Why did it close again? Okay, now it's back. All right, cool. But yeah, I do. I've got little blue claws on my paws. You can see them on my model too. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about making my nose blue. And my tongue blue. I was thinking about it. It is something I considered. You saw a Pomeranian on the way home? That's really cute. You go get it for me? Hey now. Now that's not... We can't be stealing dogs. Come on. Well... Why's my thing so weird? Hold on. I figured out how to fix it, but it showed up funny. Oh, here we go. Bringing it back on over into my phone. Sorry for breaking the illusion here for a minute, but I gotta fix it. There we go. We got it, guys. We got the phone back up. This is what happens when I switch between the phones, maybe. I probably should have thought of that, but it's okay. Not swag. Yeah, unfortunately, it's someone's pet. Yeah, Pomeranians are really cute. There's a video game about a Pomeranian. I really should play it. It's like it's called something like Pom Needs Wi-Fi, something like that. It was very popular in like the 2010s. I'm pretty sure it's like some sort of RPG Maker game, I think. Meanwhile, you break the stream setup once alive. No, I feel that. I understand. I get it. It happens. It happens to the best of us. A little bit of scuff. But that's okay. What is a stream without scuff? Okay, I figured it out. I've got everything set it up. And here I'm going to show you I'm going to show you this sort of kind of ridiculousness of how long I was playing. I've been playing this game. I've been playing this game since like 2022. And so here's what it looks like when you've been playing for a very long time. I don't know what level I'm at, but I've got a lot. I got a lot going on so far. So I've leveled up a lot of these creatures. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of crazy, isn't it? And yeah, it logged me in as BubblePuppyVT. But I've got a million different. So like I said, you have mana, you have slime, which is the green, and then you have it's called darkness. But I knew it was purple. I knew it was gonna be purple because I knew the other one was blue and the other one was green. So obviously, I have leveled this up quite a bit. He's currently I'm level 37. I completely forgot. Like, Okay, to be fair, leveling up does not take a very long time, but that is much higher than I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be like level 20, but no, almost level 40. Oh my god. I can't believe I did that. But like I said, I've been playing this for a long time, and you can tell that I actually genuinely really enjoy this game. I have like every single type of creature, almost. There's still more, so there's more for you to see and unlock if you decide to play it. But it's a very fun game to play because you don't have to focus on it so much, which I think is probably one of the best parts, because there's a lot of games out there that are like, do want your kind of undivided attention. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. I'll have the Discord up next time too, so next time you come, you can try it then, and you'll have the link and everything. So don't worry too much about it, Spirit. You support me in my little pixel dungeon. Thank you. Yeah, I do love this silly little pixel dungeon. It's very fun. I have most of the types. And all of these guys are fully leveled up. Because I use them to, like, you know how it said that the skeleton generates mana when it's on your screen? Well, I have all of these guys so that they are constantly generating new types of slime and mana and darkness, so it's not just one type of guy. I also have a couple of the legendaries. Yes, there's legendaries. Legendaries are ones that are very, they're kind of difficult to get. I currently have the Harpy, the Lich, and the Medusa, or the Gorgon. As you can see, I have some very different types of stations is what they're called. They're different stations that do different things. Let me unlock them so I can kind of move them around more so you can see them. I locked a bunch of stuff so that I wouldn't accidentally get rid of them. But don't worry, I'm not going to. I'm not gonna accidentally feed them to the Devourer. So I have this, which is a pretty highly leveled up version of the one we started with. Oops, there's ads. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we're waiting and then I'll show it off. Yeah, distress times 2. But don't worry. Well, I'll show you guys. I'll still be here. I'm vibing to the video game music. I gotta admit, this game does have good music. Like, for a looping track, it kind of goes. Yay, you're back. Yep, I'm so sorry, bot. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna hi everybody. Hi, welcome back from the ads. So I have quite a few of the higher level stuff. I have a leveled up version of the pedestal, and oop, I didn't mean to accidentally spawn something. Whoops. But they all work with different pieces, so they can either work with slime, darkness, or mana to spawn stuff. So I have a pedestal, I have a fridge, I have the grave, which we were using earlier. I have the radioactive bucket, and I have the bathtub. And I have this guy, which helps to increase the amount of darkness in your darkness pool. the same way that this fountain helps to increase the amount of mana in your mana pool, and I'm pretty sure the tub increases the amount of slime in your slime pool. And this bucket is because I'm trying to level it up, so that's gonna be a little bit. I had everything organized. I need to put it back. Hold on. And then this is a special box that you can hold other stuff in that I unlocked. I unlocked a crate so I can hold more stuff in it, and I really want to upgrade them. But when you tap on them, it pops them out. But these are the unleveled versions of the ones that we've already got. Like this, you can see that this bookshelf turns into the pedestal, and I can put it back in there, and all of that. So those, but they only work when they're on the screen outside of the box. So I've put anything that I don't currently need inside the box. So I also have a chicken. So the chicken is a specific mechanic. Aw, you're cute. Okay. So the chicken is a specific mechanic where every couple of minutes he will lay an egg, and the egg will hatch a creature, and it's very good and useful, but it will also sometimes lay a golden egg. And when you merge the golden eggs, you get a golden goose, and you can level up your golden goose, and once it's all the way up to its highest level, you feed it to the devourer, and it gives you lots of money instead of feeding the devourer. And that's very useful. You can use that so, oh my god, it's so useful. So I have a fully leveled up chicken. Specifically for that. And I think that's one of the cool toys I've got in here. And then I've got a bunch of the leveled up creatures. I have a fully leveled up spider, and if you go here into the levels, you can see that there's 4 levels of the spider, and it hatches from an egg. The spiders and the snakes are the only ones who hatch from the eggs. The Pope guy. Who's the Pope? Oh, this guy. This is a cardinal. Or the cleric, rather. So what happens is the more you merge certain guys, the more enemies will show up. These are all the enemies who will show up to try and raid your dungeon. And you've got to defeat these guys. And each one has a different health pool, and so they can take on a certain amount of, essentially, of your monsters. And so when you have these guys, they'll have a different spawn percentage, and that depends entirely on who you've kind of been making the most of. And it's really useful to have this chart because you can lower and increase it depending on certain things. Yeah, they've got this whole thing figured out where the music is not only really good, but it also, all of the sprites are synced up to the music. And I think that's awesome. I love this game. It's got such a good attention to detail, which is something I looked for in a lot of the mobile games that I play, is this sort of attention to detail, you know? Like, they all bounce in time with the music, they have really cool stats, there's a reason why you're creating these creatures to fight them, and higher level versions of your creatures can fight higher level versions of the normal guys, and I don't know, like, it's such a good attention to detail whenever all these guys are being made. They're really cool. Here's the bat. Here's all 4 of the different types of bat sprites. It starts as a bat wing, and then a bat wing and a nose, and then it turns into a full bat, and you've got to level them up into a big one. There's also zombies. It starts with different parts of the zombie, and it slowly works its way up to being a full zombie. And then the topmost one has 2 heads for some reason. And then the eye monster is also very fun, because it's just a guy with eyeballs. And it starts as a single eyeball, and then a jar of eyeballs, and then an eyeball with a hand, and then an eyeball with some feet. And it grows from there, and they're really silly. This one's a banshee. It's really cool. This is a level 4 banshee, so you can see all the different types of banshee sprites. And it's so cool the way that the sprites are like, they had to make so much sprite work for these creatures. Like, I can only imagine making this much sprite work in all of these animations. Like, he's supposed to be like a sort of creature from the Black Lagoon kind of guy. And then, this is a guy whose name is the Cultist. He can only feed you can only feed him to the Devourer, or you use him to fight and protect your dungeon. He's so cute, isn't he? Yeah, here you go. You can hold on to him. No. But yeah, so he's one of them. And then this is what the skeletons turn into. They can turn into one of the highest levels. Oh yeah, my links just got sent into the chat. But yeah, he's like, despite being one of the first guys you could get, he's also one of the ones that can get to the highest level. He gets to level 7, and I love that he goes from being just a little guy to a full-on skeleton knight, and it's just really cool. I really love the artwork for him. I think he's one of the cooler guys. The other one that I am a big fan of, I love the Mummy. It's really funny because he starts off as toilet paper. He's just a little guy who's made of toilet paper. And then you give him actual bandages, and then it turns into a cool pharaoh, and he's cool. Like, this game has such a funny sense of humor. And then, like, every once in a while, they'll say stuff. They'll have little pieces of dialogue that pop up. And I just think they're so cool. I think they're really funny. I really enjoy this game because they're just so cute. Yeah, he got that toilet roll, and I think that they're just a fun guy. Yeah, see, every 21 minutes, he spawns a new chicken egg, and see, now we can merge into a bigger snake. So the snakes and the spiders, because they're just little animals, don't really level up very far, but the other guys level up pretty big, and it's really cool. And like I said, these are my legendary guys. I have the Lich, which increases my mana cap. I have the Harpy, which increases my darkness cap. And I have the Gorgon, which also increases my slime cap. And I think that they're very cool. I think they're awesome, and I love the sprite work on them. And then of course I've got the Necromerger, the Dark Wizard. He's so cool. He's so cool. I like him. And because you can never get rid of the Necromerger, he is a basic guy in this in the field. He'll always generate mana and stuff for you. So even if you accidentally get rid of all your guys, he'll still be there for you, and he'll still make slimes and stuff for you. And like, here's another one of the guys that's only a level 4. He's a shade. He's basically kind of looks like Ghastly from Pokemon in a way. I like him though. I like that. I like that about him. No, he's making noise. And then, like I said, I've been playing this a long time, so I've got a lot of stuff maxed out actually. But there's a ton of effects that you can get over time by using the runes that you earn from making all these guys and leveling up. So I've got lots of other stuff that increases percentages, increases amounts of stuff that you can get, increases the damage you can do, the amount of times that people stop by. I haven't done all of them, like I said, because this one I'm really close on. I gotta get to level 39 for that, but they're really cool. I love this game. I think it's so neat, and that's not all. So like, here's all the different things that you can buy. You can buy the chicken, the bookshelf, the grave, the slime vat, etc. And it all starts with these. And the more you level up, the more things you get done on the scroll, the more of the runes you get, and that's how you get more types of guys. But this is most of the guys, not all of them. There's more. Don't worry, there's a lot more. I have not unlocked everything, but it is basically most of them. And of course there's always a shop where you spend money, but you get a daily chest of runes and stuff to use, and you can spend coins, which you kind of earn automatically by playing, and so you can get a lot of other stuff on here. And you also can earn diamonds by playing. You don't need... I've never paid for anything on this game. So I currently have 45 diamonds. I also earn those automatically. You can get stuff like the money and stuff when one of the normal guys invades your dungeons. When they come in, you can fight them and they'll drop money and stuff. And so that's how you can get diamonds and things like that. It's a really fun play style. And then of course you get bonuses when you give specific things that the monster is craving to the devourer. And of course you get other stuff by leveling up, things like that. Here's the tanks with all the stuff so you can see how much you've got. And this is where all the bonus events happen. So there's even more. There is events. And like this is a bee event. Sorry if you don't like bugs, by the way. This is the bee event. When the hives have bees in them, you tap them and the little bee babies come out, and you merge all the little bee babies into little bees, and then you get bigger bees. And I find them cute. Personally. But you can do this for the events, which allows you to get more stuff, etc. And then that beehive is emptying. You gotta empty out the beehives before you can merge them. So you can merge, and because these will also generate beehives too. Fill up the room. But you can get a lot of bees. The sound effects in this game are also really good, if gross. They may be gross, but they're also good. I promise. But it's like really cool. I love the idea of this. Flight of the Bumblebee bit in the music there. Yeah, exactly. There's little Easter eggs and stuff, and I love it. Let's see how many bees we can make. The hive is empty. Okay, now I can put the hives down here. Move these guys over. Merge. Make as many bees as possible. And this guy, and then this guy, and then this guy. And now we have a queen. We have a queen bee. And the bigger bees will give you more stuff. Yeah, they did. They put beekeeper's clothes on the guys. Release me, I'm the beekeeper. And then this is the tip stone. He gives tips. So it says tip number 54. High level bees drop honeycomb when merged. So this and this all merge together. And you're supposed to earn honeycomb to get more stuff. And yeah, the queen has a little crown, and you're supposed to keep them near the flower. There's little flowers that you're supposed to merge together to make high level flowers, and they'll get you cool little stuff like more flowers and more honeycomb. But yeah, so that's how all of that works. And when you can claim the honeycomb. It's normally better to merge this honeycomb pile into a bigger one, so I can wait and I can make a bigger honeycomb pile. I'm gonna wait so I can make a honeycomb pile that's extra big. And then it says tip number 9, a watched chicken rarely lays, which is basically your tip that like if you leave the chicken behind, it'll lay eggs over time, even while the app is closed. So you don't have to hold on to it the whole time. And I really love how smart it is, the way that they've laid out everything so that you don't have to play the game constantly. It does not reward playing the game constantly, but you can sit down and play it for like an hour, and it's a good way to like spend your time. I think it's a very fun game. And it's super satisfying. Oh, all of the sound effects and all the little monsters, and like you can line up a good plan, and then that plan comes to fruition over time, and it feels good. And it's not just like I'm building a farm, you know, but you only get 3 options to decorate your farm, so it's not even like you're really getting anything out of it. It's like this is much more fun because it feels like you're really it feels like good progress for some reason, and it's hard to pin down why, but it feels like really good progress, and I like it. So this room is specifically for little awards you can get, and when you get these little awards, they can do stuff. They can like everything affects the percentages of spawn, and so like this is increased damage when fighting. This is the speed at which certain peasants will spawn. This is the speed at which the clerics will spawn. This is the amount of, like, it increases the percentage of food for when you're feeding the devourer and stuff like that. This increases the slime cap so you can make more slime so you have more time to play. This is the knights and when the knights will spawn, you know, and so it continues up through all of this. See, like, I just merged that, so now I am waiting to get another one of these claws so that I can merge that up. And right now the ones that I have on the pedestals are active, and these guys are inactive when they are down in this area. So it's actually just a really cool way of setting everything up. I'm gonna move these guys down here because I think that's gonna suit them better, because then I'll have all of the people up here. But yeah, so that's kind of how that works. I think that's everything. But there's also, excuse me, a time machine. Time shards. Sorry, this was not here when I last opened the app. I guess this is the new event. That's really cool. Oh, it can get you new stuff. That's really cool. Anyway, but yeah, so this is also another little event guy. He has a store for his little thing. I'm pretty sure that coincides with the time machine. But this is the main ear-piercing scream. I love the little things that pop up. And it's just like, it doesn't even say any real words. It just does ear-piercing scream. But yeah, this is the game I wanted to share. I think that it's a very cool game. I think it has a ton of merit and it's just got a lot of options for playstyles, and it's cool. The art's cool. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think it's a good app. And if you want to play a good merger game, because there's not a lot of good merger games, if you like an idle game, this is it. This is a good one. It's got great art. It's got great style. Honey buns? I've had honey buns. I've had honey buns before. They're so tasty. They're kind of like if a cinnamon roll was a different kind of treat, in a way. But yeah. Hold on, let me go to the office. Yeah, the frosted ones. The frosted ones are tasty. Anyway, here's my office. Here we go, Necromerger. So it's by Grumpy Rhino Games. Yeah, oh my god, sorry, but the frosting ones, you got me distracted now. Oh, so tasty. I love a sweet treat. Ugh. I'm a person who loves I love donuts, I love honey buns, I love little frosted delight, you know. It's fun. It's good and tasty. Anyway, so here's the information. It's by Grumpy Rhino Games. It's an idle style game. Oh, sweet or salty? Like, I think I'm a sweets guy. I have a really high tolerance for sweets, so I wind up eating a lot of them, very often. Whereas a lot of people will be like, oh, I can barely handle having a dessert. I'll be like, okay, so today I had 3 donuts, and I had 3 donuts, and I had some cereal, and I had some cookies for dessert, and I had a little snack later that had some frosting on it. I had those frosted animal crackers, and and I'll be like, oh, and I had a sweet tea, and I had... You cannot stop me eating sweets. For real. I can't... Yeah. You're salt? Yeah, you're salty. That's a salted fish right there. See, I like salted snacks too, is the thing, but I just wind up eating so many more sweets. I think something that I do that it's sort of a pro life hack if you want to eat more sweets and you don't know. I eat something like just a little something salted in between eating my sweets, and it kind of refreshes the taste buds. So I'll just like eat a lot of if I eat a bunch of cookies and then I'm like, wow, I think I'm kind of overloaded on cookies. You gotta eat something salty. So sometimes I'll eat some cheese. Yeah. Ooh, gingerbread house making party would be so cute. That sounds so fun. That sounds so fun. Oh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That sounds like a fun party. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I like to eat if I'm feeling like I've had too many sweets. I'll sometimes eat a little salty, and then I'll be okay to eat more sweets. Yeah, oh my gosh. Do you prefer a soft gingerbread or a hard gingerbread? Because I know that the type that we normally get, it's the kind you use to make houses, and the kind you use to make, like, those kinds of cookies, are all hard gingerbread. But there is a soft version, too. You could always make a soft version if you're worried about it getting too hard. You could always have a soft version of the gingerbreads, which is very tasty, I have to admit. I love both. I love both. I'm someone who doesn't mind if something is very hard. I can chew right through that. Well then Mikani, you'd like a soft gingerbread. You'd like a soft gingerbread. It'd be a lot better for you. I don't mind a hard cookie, frankly. I'm a person who loves to chew on hard things. One of my favorite candies is a jawbreaker. So I like to chew on that. Yeah, you worry about breaking your teeth? Sometimes I worry about breaking my teeth. I used to primarily eat white chocolate, so I've always been a little bit sensitive to chocolate. I am a dog, after all. So, eating white chocolate is a lot better for me, and so I primarily eat white chocolate. But, oh man, recently I've been really getting into chocolate, and it's become a problem. It's become a problem. Yeah, like, a lot of people like white chocolate. It's not very weird. I'm not just salty, I'm bitter. Yeah. I don't like very dark chocolate. I like a good milk chocolate. I think milk chocolate is good. Eat a pack of M&Ms. Yeah, the thing is that I like chocolate. I've gotten into chocolate and I like it too much. I like it too much and I've just been getting really into it, even though I probably shouldn't. It's just been making me kind of sick. But it's like ice cream and lactose intolerance, you know? You couldn't tell someone, hey, you're lactose intolerant, you shouldn't have ice cream. And they're gonna eat it anyway, because they don't care. And that's me with chocolate. That's truly me with chocolate. I'm like, man, I know this is gonna make me feel bad later, but I get a little bit more as a treat. You should use a soundboard for that. See, like, I couldn't eat chocolate for a very long time. I didn't like it I was like, I hate chocolate. Turns out I think it just makes me sick. But now I'm like, oh, I love chocolate. Can I have chocolate? Can I have hot chocolate? Can I have chocolate bar? Can I have this chocolate? Can I have that chocolate? And then I'm like, Oh, it made me ill, but it was so worth it. I've gotten too in. Now's the season for Terry's chocolate oranges. This is a holiday thing. They only come around the holidays. I just bonked myself with my mic, but I love Terry's chocolate orange. It's a problem. I love it. It's so good. I love that it's like you're supposed to peel it like an orange and you have to crack it so that all of the slices come undone. It's so Actually, sorry, we've gotten too into talking about chocolate. I do have a Terry's chocolate orange right here with me that I am going to be eating right now. I'm going to eat a little, just a single slice. I know, just a little bit. What if it was for puppies? Yeah, we do. Aww. You can only have liquids? That's so sad. See, I will admit, I don't like strawberries. I'm so sorry. I like the flavor. I love the flavor of a strawberry, but I can't eat the actual fruit. And that makes me so sad. They give you melon soda. They give you melon soda as a treat. I'm glad. I'm glad you get melon soda at least, because melon soda's tasty. Chocolate. You're like, I can only eat liquids, but at least I get melon soda. And you know what? If that was the deal, I'd probably take that deal too, honestly. Melon soda is pretty good. I like melon flavors. No strawberry, no strawberry. Today we're unlocking mouthful of chocolate noises. Today we're unlocking the Seraphim lore. No strawberry. No strawberry. I would have to peel the strawberry. I can't eat the seeds. And the seeds are stuck to the outside of the strawberry. So I'm stuck not being able to eat strawberries. Ads, because we spent like half an hour talking about chocolate. Whoopsie daisy. Just you and me, Avian. I really like melon soda too. I go to there's this company called H Mart, and they're a Korean grocery store, and they sell melon drink. They sell all sorts of melon flavored drinks, and it's so good. I do not think it was me, Piranha. I do not think it was me who you watched take the seeds out of a strawberry, because I have never eaten a strawberry, and I would have peeled it. I would not have just taken all of the individual seeds out. Like, that's insane. The straw port. The straw port in your lower palate. Seraphim lore. Seraphim lore. Seraphim lore. It's okay. You gotta learn how to eat milkshakes. You gotta eat, we gotta get you, have it. Sorry, somebody put a strawberry in vinegar? What? Huh? I'm so confused. But no, I did not peel. Well, I would have peeled it. I would have asked for like a spider came out of it? I don't like that. Guys, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't hate spiders. And I'm not a fan of what's going on there. Oh, Piranha, you're gonna you guys are gonna have a dramatic spider story right here. I can't with you guys. I can't. Sorry, I'm fiddling with the Tamagotchi. I love that the chat went immediately silent. See, I like spiders. It just depends on the spider. Oh, yeah, no, I agree. I don't mind a small spider. I mind a middle-sized spider, and I am okay with a large spider. This is the thing, is that if a spider is small enough, then that spider can't do anything to me, and it is fine. However, if a spider is medium-sized, a medium-sized spider could still really ruin my day. A medium-sized spider could really ruin my day, scare the crap out of me. But if it's a big spider, then it's like, oh, well, I know where you are. You're fine. Not a wolf spider enjoyer. I think, okay, here's the thing. I think they're cool, but not near me. Not near me. Not near me. Not a fan of that. Sorry, I'm taking care of my Tamagotchis. Oh, one of them is sad. There we go. Oh, thank you for the head pats. That's horrible! That's horrible! Piranha! Piranha, ban yourself! Piranha, ban yourself! Piranha, ban yourself! Piranha, ban yourself! Piranha! 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 No! Piranha! No! Ah! No! Ah! Thank you for the head pats! I need them! Horrible, 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 bad, horrible, bad, bad, horrible. Oh, I think my Tamagotchi just fell asleep. Oh, my Tamagotchi just fell asleep. So I guess we're not getting them married tonight because they're old, so they went to bed at 8. Ah! Oh, God, that was horrible. That was Piranha, you fish, you cold fish. How dare you? Oh, thank you, McHoney. Oh, oh, nightmare fuel, nightmare fuel. Thank you for that. Thank you. Oh my god. What a nightmare. That's bad. That's rough. Oh, okay, Piranha, I forgive you. I forgive you. You can be my mod. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, I'm not reading that out. I'm not reading that out loud. I'm not dealing with that. What was the last thing I wanted to go over? Yeah, that's rough. Well, the last thing I wanted to go over was about the game. So it's a merging game. It's idle style. It's by Grumpy Rhino Games. It's called Necromerger. Um, it's got beautiful pixel art. It's got a creative use of the merging gameplay style. If anyone wants to see it, they could read the chat layout. Yeah, that's right. Um, if they want to put themselves through that, they can squint at the chat background and try and read it. I am not reading that aloud. I'm not letting that be read aloud. Thank you. I'm lucky I don't have a text to speech. Um, oh god. So Oh, it's got a creative use of the merging gameplay style because it's more unique than any of the other mergers I've seen. I think that it's very fun and creative the way that they have merging create a purpose for merging where it creates more of whatever resources you need to continue playing the game. I think that it's got a very cool setup. I think that I like that it's non-addictive, but it is engaging because that's really hard for mobile games to do, where it's incredibly engaging, but the gameplay loop can become addictive sometimes. So you'll find yourself sitting on your phone for hours playing a game, but you can't find that here because it's both a very engaging gameplay loop and also does prevents you from playing for too long by the energy meters that they use. I found that it is really good for long-term play. I have been playing this game for years. I've literally been playing this game for years. If you want a game that you feel like you can get some hours out of, this is it. I think that a lot of games can't be played for very long, like a very long time. Like eventually you're just kind of like, okay, this is the same thing over and over. But I find that this is a pretty good one. And then the greed level again is low. At this point, you haven't seen a single ad. Not the entire time. And that's another reason why I like this app. It doesn't, unless you want to see an ad, you will not see an ad. And that's it. And that's that on that. And I think that's it. I think that's a really good summary of why I like this game. Is that it's creative, very low greed level, and very fun and very pretty to look at. Okay, let's go to my room. I'm going to my room. So you just taught your 3-year-old nephew what a croquembouche is. That's some kind of baking thing, isn't it? It's like it's some kind of baked good. It's a croquembouche. I'm looking it up. Oh, it's just a pile of pastries. That's right, and it has spun sugar around it. Sorry, I just found out it's French for crunch in the mouth. Crunch in the mouth. Oh yeah, my favorite snack, a crunch in the mouth. Sounds like you're getting punched. Yeah. Oh, games are such a I if you have a good game, it's a good time waster. I'm not someone that I love mobile games, but I hate when it just winds up feeling like, oh, I've sunk so much time into this thing and it's doesn't matter and it has made me watch 5 million ads, and which is even more of a waste of my time, you know? Guy, crunch in the mouth. Sorry, I'm still hung up on. I'm still. I'm still hung up on crunch in the mouth. It's really funny. Um, I do have a favorite retro game. I know it's more of an arcade game than like an SNES type game, but I am a really I'm a really big fan of um Galaga, Galaga, Galaga. I've heard people say it two different ways, but I love that game. I do love Tetris. I'm a huge Tetris player. I've played maybe too much Tetris. Um, I love a Tetris, but I I really enjoy Galaga. I got really good at it when I was a kid. I used to play it all the time. I had one of the plug and play games. I had one of the plug and play games that you just plugged into your TV and it had the game on it and you would just play it from there. I had one of those and I used to play that all the time. Oh my god. I also used to play it with Bubble Mama. Bubble Mama used to play it with me. We would swap off player 1 and player 2 and we would play the game together. It was really fun. Oh, you love Pac-Man. I love I love the idea of Pac-Man. I find Pac-Man so hard. Oh my god, it's one of the hardest games in the world to me. I could not possibly play Pac-Man. If I watched someone really good play Pac-Man, I think I would be so incredibly impressed. Bird Life. You get to play Bird Candy Crush. Collect cute little birds. That sounds cute. That sounds cute. Oh my gosh, maybe I'll check that out. Anyone remember Angry Birds? I remember Angry Birds. Angry Birds is everywhere still. I'm not a huge fan of Angry Birds, I'll be real with you guys. Um, I know it's one of the like big classics, you know, where it was either like you really loved this game or this game was everywhere and you hated it. And I'm kind of in the camp this game was everywhere. Bubble Bobble? Sorry, what? Bubble Bobble? Bubble Bobble Bubble Bobble. Yeah. I think after it became like a movie is when I was like, okay, we gotta stop. We gotta stop this, guys. Come on, that'd be like if someone made Flappy Bird a game, a movie. You know what I mean? It's like it's not necessary. This isn't necessary. Oh, Super Bust a Move, Bubble Bobble. Oh, okay. I thought that someone was having a hard time with like the way I was named or something like because I said Bubble Mama because Bubble Mama is what I call my mom and then I was hearing Bubble Bobble and I was like did I did I misspeak what happened. Hearing Bupper Bubble Bobble is pretty good. Yeah, I can. Oh, do you want to know what's a kind of older game that I really like? I like Peggle. I really need to play Bubble Bubble Bobble and Bupper when you redeem Bark Bark and me going Bubble Bobble. It's like I have my mouth full of something where I'm going did Doodle Bob come in? Battletoads! Oh my god, do you remember when Battletoads was this meme where they would literally they would call up the guys from Pawn Stars and ask if they had Battletoads? God, that was a hell of a time, wasn't it? Oh my god. That was such an old thing to do. What the heck? So weird. Um, what a weird thing that that we put people through. Really, when it comes to like old games and stuff and like old memes surrounding old games, a lot of it is just how much can we torment people with this? And it was the Battletoads calling the Pawn Stars guys. It's the making Angry Birds into a movie. Oh, I gotta say, I really like I like the, it's kind of like golf, that one Kirby game where you're trying to make him roll into a hole. I like that one, and I like Kirby Dream Land. Probably because that's the only one I've really played, but I do love Kirby. I actually I have several Kirby figurines in my room. They're sitting by the computer. So I do love Kirby. I do. I love a good Curb. I think they're cute. I love it. I have one that's I've got one that's like a new Kirby, like a steampunk looking Kirby, and I've got one where he's got like a little pixel face, and I think he's really cute. I love Kirby. I think Kirby's like kind of the ideal. I loved that when they were making Kirby, Kirby himself was originally a stand-in. Yeah, Nightmare in Dreamland. Um, I love Kirby was originally a stand-in for the sprite they were going to use for the actual game, and then everybody just wound up liking him too much. So they just kept him, and I think that's so cute. I think that's a testament to why Kirby is so perfect. Is because they like looked at him and they just went, "Oh, well, we can't get rid of that. He's perfect." You know? Robobot. Oh, I love robots. Maybe I should check that out. Robobot. Oh, I love Kirby. Can I get a PNG of Kirby on my desk? I'm gonna see if I can find a PNG of Kirby. Give me Kirby. I want a PNG of Kirby I can sit on here. Is this transparent? Yes, he is. Can I get you into my OBS? Yes, I can. He's sitting on my desk now. I can do anything. Hi, Kirby. Welcome to the stream. Love you, boy. Yeah! Check it out! We got a Kirby! I've learned I can drag and drop images into OBS, and now I'm so powerful. I am so powerful, guys. Oh my god. Just a little Kirby. Just a little Kirby on my desk. I love him. Graffiti Kingdom. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. I can imagine. There's so many good games out there that really should have been allowed on a tablet. Oh man. Like, if you have a computer game that allows you to draw, if you've got a computer game that allows you to draw, you gotta let people use their tablets in it. How else are you gonna get kind of viral artwork out of your game, you know what I mean? When someone can just like screenshot or like screen record into their thing and be like, I drew this in XYZ game, you know? And it's like an incredibly detailed, kind of crazy, like, oh no, I dropped something. Uh-oh. Whoa. I just went crazy a little bit. Ah, there we go. I got it. I got it. I got it figured out. Yes, I love everything about Corby. He's so cute. My baby boy, baby. I love him. I love Corby. Kirby is a delight. Hold on, I've been talking without like having anything going on in the background for a while. Okay, I love me a Kirby, I gotta say. I think that Kirby is fantastic and beautiful. One of the best, kind of king. Okay. Oh, King Dedede. Yeah, King Dedede is also really cool. I like that he's a penguin. I like that he's a penguin a lot. I think that he's cute. I wonder who's, I'm curious. I wonder who's streaming right now. It'd be really funny if I just was like, knock knock. I am also streaming. Hello. I know, I'm pretty sure Doodle streamed tonight. I love Doodle. Doodle's my friend. Doodle is my lovely puppet friend. Oh, it's the Welcome Home update. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, they're doing a special event. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I got so quiet. I got so quiet is because I was started whispering to myself. I sometimes forget. I sometimes forget I have to really like talk into the microphone, or you can't really hear me. Oh, I got quiet, so I go bark bark. Bark bow. Bow bow. Bow bow. Bow bow bow. Bow 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 bow. Ow! I love just being a silly little guy. Oh my gosh. Best thing in the world. Best thing in the world. Let's see here. Oh, and I get headpats. Oh, I'm the happiest dog in the world. Thank you guys. You're so sweet. Oh, I'm seeing FNAF 2. I'm seeing FNAF 2 and I'm very excited about it. Yeah. I'm going to go and I'm going to see FNAF 2 and it's going to be a lot of fun. I love FNAF. I unfortunately, because the premiere is in the middle of the week, I am not having a problem starting music up, by the way. I am not able to host a party for it, but I am very hyped about it. So I am going with a bunch of people. And we're going to the premiere, and by God, if I don't get myself one of the Freddy head popcorn things, it turns into a mask and the eyes light up and it's crazy. Like, hold on. Yeah, sorry, I just started playing music because I realized it just I just realized it was so quiet and I was like, oh well, maybe I should play some music. I'm gonna turn this down. Music jump scare. Do something special for now. Oh yeah, was it Popeyes? Popeyes did something for FNAF or something like that. I heard that was not great. Freddy head popcorn bucket. They're already trying to sell them. I'm pretty sure scalpers are already trying to sell them. That's insane. Why would you do that? Anyway, here is... What happened to Kirby? Where did Kirby go? Kirby disappeared. What happened to Kirby? Anyway, here's the Freddy pumpkin bucket. Not pumpkin. Popcorn bucket. I am very excited. I am very excited for this. I love this guy. I want this. I'm so hyped for this because the eyes glow and the face pops off into a mask so you can wear it. This is the coolest thing ever. Sorry, I did that without out thinking about it. It just I did that without even thinking about it. But I'm a very big FNAF fan, unfortunately. So I'm hoping I'm going to the premiere on this Thursday. Yeah, I am breaking. I am very excited for this. So I hopefully am going to get them. I know it's probably gonna be $40, but I want one. I want one so badly. It's gonna be really cool. I don't know where Kirby went. Where are you, Kirby? What happened to you? He's disappeared. It's like he timed out or something. He's gone. Okay, well, goodbye. Goodbye, Kirby. FNAF 4. I think FNAF 4 is a good game. I think that it's good. I think that it has some interesting lore implications. Yeah, Kirby got hungry and left. Kirby went and got dinner. He got dinner. But yeah, I think that FNAF 4 is actually a really good game. I think that it actually is scary, and I think that a lot of people didn't like that. I don't think that the jump scares are very good, but I do think that having to listen for breathing and for footsteps is so anxiety inducing. So I think that it's actually good. Kirby heard someone was stealing all the food in Dreamland again. Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, don't get me started on security breach. Oh, I could if I could, like, it had so much potential. I think the real problem is that it had so much potential. Oh. I just want it. The thing is, it's like, it could have been so good. I think that it had an amazing potential plot, and they rushed it, and they messed it up, and that's bad. And I think that upsets me because I just think about like all of the cool stuff that they had planned and all of the stuff that they had mentioned, and it's the saddest phrase to say about a video game. You're right. Thank you. I'm I'm your superstar. That's so sweet. R.I.P. Spore. Look, here's the thing. I think Sport is still one of the best video games of all time. Like, even if it's a little jank. Oh, why am I twitching everywhere? Even if I'm a little jank. Even if it's a little bit of a jank game, I think that it's iconic. It's iconic and beautiful and a good game. Oh, I dropped another thing again, and I don't know where it went this time. Oh well. I'll find it later. Help Wanted 2 is cool. I think that's like, I have such an issue where the VR games, despite being really cool. Yeah, the underwater evolutionary stage between cell and land animal. Yeah, that's cool. Look at the demo and weep. Yeah, that's how I feel about a lot of games. I gotta be real. Look at the demo and weep. But yeah, I have a problem with the VR games in that VR games are prohibitive to people who can have a VR headset for the intended playstyle that the creators wanted. Do you know what I mean? Where I think that like if you're gonna make a game that's a VR game and you want it to have all of this lore and important implications and to be very cool looking, it means nothing if the intended player base can't afford to have a MetaQuest or whatever expensive hardware is out there. Oh, more ads. Whoopsie daisies. Always with the ads. Always with the ads. Where did it go? Yeah, it's ad time. In this house, we do not like ads. Can't I find it now? What's going on? Oh, there it is. Ha! Got it. Found it. Sorry. Found the thing I dropped. Yeah, in this house, we hate ads. Oh, we saw a corgi on the way out of the mall. I love corgis are kind of one of the ideal dogs, aren't they? I'm sort of corgi height. If I were to be a little bit more on the dog side, I think I would be corgi height. Truly says everything, huh? But yeah, I don't know, man. I my opinions on VR are that it's prohibitively expensive. Oh, you want a pity? Yeah, I love pit bulls. I think they're the sweetest. They're the sweetest little dogs, and they got these big smiley faces, and I think they're so sweet. Oh, pit bulls are so sweet. People don't give them enough credit. Oh, they're the sweetest little dogs. I love them. And they could be pink. You could get a pink pit bull. And I think that's so sweet. Oh, I love a pity. Yeah, big dogs. I've not seen a Mastiff, but I've seen a Great Dane, and a Great Dane is huge. That's a horse. Yeah, oh, I love tiny dogs. I love big dogs. Like, anything anybody ever says about the attitude of a specific breed of dog shows me they've only been around dogs that were poorly treated for their breed, and that's my opinion on that. That is my opinion on that. Because, like, pit bulls are beautiful, sweet puppies, and I love them, and it's all about training them properly and getting them good treatment. And the same is for little dogs. You know how little dogs are also classified as being mean? They're always classified as being mean dogs that bark a lot. And the thing is that nobody lets them walk anywhere. They need exercise. Yeah, like if you have a tiny dog, they need a lot of exercise, and they need to get that energy out. They are a high energy type of dog, and they need to be able to have bodily autonomy. If you get tired of walking your dog and you just pick them up out of nowhere and carry them the rest of the way when they wanted to have a walk, they're not going to be happy about that. That's why a lot of the dogs that you see that are mean are ones that are carried everywhere. They don't have any autonomy. You treat them like a toy because they're so small. And that's important. See, like, if you have a husky and you're in California or whatever, as long as you take good care of that dog, I'm sure it's okay. Like, making sure that they have access to air conditioning and making sure that you brush out their undercoat every year. That's when it's important that you know you're taking good care of a husky, is when you get rid of the undercoat, because otherwise they're just overheating. So the nanny dog thing is kind of, it's not really true. It's one of those, like, sort of counter propagandas, you know, where they weren't actually nanny dogs, but they are very responsible dogs. Yeah, like, here's the thing. Getting always adopt a dog. Adopt a dog before you go to a breeder, especially if you aren't able to keep up with a specific type of breed, because every purebred dog also is more likely to have issues that stem from that breed. So you'll get tiny dogs will get a lot of upper respiratory issues. Big dogs will get a lot of hip and spine issues. But if you get a dog that is a mix, they are more likely to actually have less issues with their health. So that's actually a really good reason to adopt from shelters, because if you get a dog from a shelter, it's more likely to be a mix and have less health issues. Just a fun fact for you about that. But also, yeah, I think that, like, while there's dogs that, like, maybe never leave a dog alone with a dog or a animal or a human that is smaller than it, because, well, there's always a chance that something bad will happen, you know. You never know. And it could just be like, no, it could be a thing of like, oh, something happened to happen, you know. It doesn't have to be the dog's fault. It doesn't have to be the kid's fault. It doesn't have to be anyone's fault. It literally could be that the kid fell over, so the dog, you know, bit them trying to help them, you know, and, like, wound up dragging them across the room, you know. Like, But the kid's not gonna tell you that. The kid's just gonna go, the dog bit me, you know? But, like, if the dog's trying to help, like, it doesn't have hands. It's not its fault. And, like, I'm not saying that that's every single incident, you know? I'm saying that, like, you have to be a responsible dog owner and make sure that, like, when your dog is around kids, you know, you gotta make sure that you are responsible for this animal. Because, like, as much as a dog is also an incredibly smart creature and knows what it's up to, it also only has, like, a handful of responses, you know? Like, we can't do enough for them. It's kind of like if someone can't talk, you know? Like, if someone can't talk, they're not going to be able to explain to you what happened. And you gotta kind of treat animals in the same way. Yeah, we end up on the top of dogs, and I just keep talking about them. Keep talking about dogs. Yeah, see, dogs will use their teeth as hands. Like, that's normal. Oh, thank you for the pets. Thank you for the pets. I appreciate it. Like, and yeah, big dogs will not know that they're so big too. That's one of the things, is that if you have a dog that is a very big breed, a lot of the times that they don't really realize how big they are. And they're just like, well, I'm a dog, and I'm gonna do dog things, like sit on you. You know? So even a big dog's gonna sit on you, even if you're like, oh my god, you're crushing me. He's just gonna be like, I'm so happy I'm here with my human. I love dogs. I love dogs, and I love talking about responsible dog ownership. I think that if you have, like, smaller dogs, or dogs that are really, really high energy, a really good idea is those backyard training kits. The ones that they can go up and down the sides of, and you can run them through a little tube and all sorts of things like that. Those are perfect for dogs that need high energy and tasks to do. They love that sort of thing. So I gotta reckon, like, the thing is that, like, I love dogs. I love them. I think they're so cool and so smart. And, like, sometimes it's just that the people are dumb. Like, I've had a lot of dogs that I've met with where, like, the person's like, oh, my human's dog could use one of those. I always talk about getting him a treadmill. Yeah, it's like that, isn't it? Where, like, sometimes it's just about, like, I've gone up to a lot of people who, like, they're like, oh, my dog doesn't really like being petted, or, like, when people pet them. And then I, like, kind of kneel there and I let the dog come over to me first, you know, and then they let me pet them. And they're like, oh, they never let anybody pet them usually. And I'm like, well, I let the dog make the choice, you know? A lot of times when you go over and you're just like, hey, can I pet them? You don't really take into account the dog's choice, because a lot of the times dogs are just like, oh, heck yeah, I'm getting pets. I'm getting pets all the time, baby. But, like, sometimes you gotta, like, if a dog is shy, you gotta, like, be like, okay, well, it's the dog's choice. If the dog chooses to walk away after sniffing my hand, that's okay. I'm not gonna force him to be pet. Like, that's the nature of it, you know? Like, we don't give dogs enough autonomy. We don't give a lot of pets enough autonomy, if you know what I mean. Yeah, they, like, the thing is that, like, a lot of dogs just have their own pasts the same way people do. And so, and they also have their own, like, weird little issues. And sometimes you gotta listen when someone says, you know, hey, my dog really doesn't like people, so, like, you can say hi, but just don't get too real with them, you know? Yeah, you gotta approach animals respectfully. You gotta approach their owners respectfully, you know? Should we ask? You don't gotta ask permission before redeeming Headpats. I like Headpats. I'm not a dog you gotta ask, you know? I like a good Headpat. Bulldogs, head empty. Head empty. I've seen some smart bulldogs, though. It really depends. I've seen some, but a lot of them are very, very head empty. She just kissed you with your nose. Oh, that's so cute. Ginger sounds so cute. Yeah, I had a lot of pets growing up. and so I really loved my pets a lot. And I was raised with a dog, which is kind of silly to say, but it was funny because she never barked. She never barked at all once whatsoever. She never barked. And then she had never seen like a bear before, and that was the only time she barked. She was like, "What the fuck is that? Oh my god!" Bark, 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 bark. Like she saw the world's largest dog, and she was like, "Oh god, what is that thing?" It was very funny. It was very, very funny. Like, she wouldn't bark at deer. She didn't bark at squirrels. She didn't even bark at people. The only thing she ever barked at was bears. Which is really funny. Oh yeah, I've seen that kitten. The kitten that barks like a dog. Oh. I love when animals, like domestic animals, are raised by other domestic animals, and then you get stuff like that. Like the one husky that loafs like a cat. That's so cute. That is so cute. I love animals. I love them so much. I think they're adorable. I'm like one of those dogs who really likes cats. I'm like one of those dogs who's like, why does this cat hate me? I just want to give them kisses. I just want to give them pets and kisses. Meanwhile, the cat is like, get away from me, dog. You stink. You stinky puppy. The show pony cats, the cats who are raised by the horses who have the big trots, so they trot around. I've seen those. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite dogs, no, one of my favorite cats is those mountain cats. They're like Norwegian mountain cats that are really fluffy and are like kind of famous. I love those. I think they're so cool. I do like birds. I'm a big fan of birds. That's another animal I feel like they get a bad rap. You know, I feel like part of it is that birds are kind of like having a toddler, you know? If you're not prepared for a bird, you're really not prepared for a bird. Oh, I want to get a pigeon too. They're so cute. Oh, you saw a cardinal? Yeah, there's my mom really likes birds, so she sends me pictures of cardinals all the time. Ravens are also really cool. Ravens are so smart. Birds can be so smart. It's kind of crazy. It's a little crazy. I love pigeons though. I think that I think it's so sad the way that humans abandoned pigeons. Ooh, a blue jay. I love the really brightly colored birds. Oh, seagulls are so funny. Did you know that there's like a bunch of different types of seagulls, but even people who are really, really into birds have a hard time figuring out which seagull is which. Like, it's hard to identify them because it's like, apparently it's a meme in the bird community that, like, people who like birds, that you can't identify a seagull because apparently, like, one type of seagull in its juvenile state is the same exact coloring as an adult of a different kind, and then it'll molt like 2 more times and have a different kind of seagull, and it's, yeah, a parking lot gull, a seagull, a lake gull. Yeah, that's kind of how I do it too. I wonder if there's like, can I find a seagull birding meme for you? Let me see if I can find that. Seagull birding meme. No, I'm not finding any of them, but it's really funny. It is like a thing where, like, basically there's basically like a bunch of different types of seagulls, but apparently they change color 5 times throughout their entire life. So they wind up like each seagull type is like impossible to identify because you can't tell if it's a teenager version of a one kind of gull or if it's a fully grown version of a different kind. And so it's apparently just like a huge joke that it's like, oh yeah, you're never gonna be able to identify those guys. Oh, shoebills are so cool. I love shoebills. I think they're spooky, but they're fun. I think they're fun. I think they look like tell me they don't look like a divorce lawyer. I don't know why, but I always think of a shoebill and I think of a divorce lawyer because they're just so kind of like vaguely intimidating in that way. I don't know. Attacking me from my French fries gull. Yeah. Yeah. No, they are. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna get a picture of a shoebill. Like, this guy, first of all, this guy is huge. Second of all, tell me that this guy is not, like, a divorce lawyer. This is a divorce lawyer. You know? This guy is your divorce lawyer in divorce court, and this is what he looks like. This is how you know she's walking away with everything, you know? Oh yeah, condors are also huge. Oh yeah, herons also look like lawyers. Absolutely. That's another bird that I'm like, okay. Actually, no, maybe she's the divorcee. Maybe she's the one walking away with everything. Yeah, he looks like if you talk to him, he's actually pretty nice. Yeah, he seems like he's pretty nice, but he's like the moment you get into court, it's like, okay. he's getting everything you're worth. Oh my god. the whole copy pasta. Verona, the whole copy pasta of the pelican. The whole copy pasta. Oh, I gotta read this out loud now. Pelican mouth, the perfect size for put a baby in to nap inside, very soft and comfort. Baby sleeps soundly. But baby pelican mouth. But baby in pelican mouth. No problems ever in pelican mouth because good shape and support for baby. Weak neck of big baby head. A pelican mouth. Yes, a place for a baby. Put baby in pelican mouth. Can trust pelican for giving good love to baby friend pelican. Oh, I can't. Oh, I've actually got God, the pelican mouth coffee pasta always gets me. It's so funny. Oh no. But oh, what was I going to say? I love hummingbirds because my mom has a bunch of flowers that are like hummingbird specific, so we always get hummingbirds and I see them around a lot, and it's really cool. I actually have a hummingbird nest. I know it's like technically illegal to own, I'm pretty sure. But I didn't buy it or anything, and I'm not selling it or stealing it, and there's no feathers and nothing like that. It was on a fragment of a stick. It is no longer in use and will never be in use. But it's in a little like cloche that I put it in to protect it, and it's so tiny. It is so teeny tiny. It is like, it can hold a single acorn. That's how big it is. And it's so tiny. And I love it a lot. It's really cute. We're big nature fans in this house. And I love it. I love birds. I love birds. I love animals. Oh, what was, well, since the Tamagotchis are asleep and cannot get married, I wanted to show you guys a different game. Let's see. Yeah, hummingbirds around the yard. I love hummingbirds. I think they're so cute. Have you ever seen the hummingbird moth? Which is like, it disguises itself as a hummingbird. It's really cool. And it like functions very similarly to a hummingbird, which is, it's such a cool bug. I love bugs too. I love everything. I love everything. But yeah, oh my gosh, barn owls are also really cool. there used to be an owl that lived under my deck when I was a kid. Because we had one of the really tall raised decks, and it had like it had big, like, what's it called, pillars or whatever for them, and it was really cool to see the owl in there, and to see what it was doing every once in a while. I love a good bird. I do not know what my auto mod censored. I've got no clue what it is trying to say here, but well, I guess I'll never find out. I don't know how to figure that out, actually. I don't know what it censored. I don't know what it was trying to censor there. I don't know what the settings are for this thing. Oh, you clipped me? You clipped me? I don't know why. You clipped me and it censored you? That's insane. Maybe it posted a link or something? I don't know. Maybe if it was sharing a link to the clip, then it might have been that. It might have been that. It is a link. Okay, then it was canceling out the link. I see. I understand. Well, I appreciate the clip. I appreciate the clip very much. Sniff, sniff, sob, sob. Oh, don't worry. You can always share the clip in the Discord and I'll see it. Yeah, feel free to share the clip in the Discord. Yeah, I know. It should know a clip, right? Like, you'd think that the auto mod would let in Twitch clips, but it doesn't. And that's so weird. What a strange little website this is, isn't it? I wanted to share one thing before, I think, ending out stream, because next stream's gonna be really fun. Although, oh my gosh, I can't wait. It's another art stream and we're making our emotes together. Ah, I'm so excited. I love making stuff on stream with you guys. Like, I was doing the art stream last time, and this time I can't wait to take some chat suggestions for some emotes. I think that a good one, I'm gonna write some down. And then we'll draw them, and I think that'd be really fun. Aww, saw a cat in a blizzard. That's so sad. Aww. There's actually a really good, like, cat shelter you can build. It's basically made out of a Tupperware, one of the big old crate Tupperwares. Your cat now, yeah. No, you should. It was your cat. Your cat now. You gotta take it home. Sorry, I don't make the rules. It's a cat distribution system. But if you know there's stray cats in your area or outdoors cats that people are irresponsible with, I think that there's a really good way to make a very cheap cat shelter. You take one of the big storage tubs like you have for Christmas lights and things like that, a big one. The big ones. You can find them at Home Depots and things like that. You can find cheap ones too. And then you get a hay bale, because they usually have them around now actually for sale. And you like get the straw hay bales that you use for decoration, and you cut it up, and it makes it so that you line the floor and you line the sides and you line the ceiling. And that insulates it perfectly. And you cut a little door in the front, and they can hide in there, and it'll keep them safe from the cold. That's my special stray animal helping pro tip. Let me see if I can show you a picture. Actually, it's It's like a... No, I don't want an item. It's this! It's this thing. Woohoo! Yeah, it's actually a trap for my new pets, basically. It looks like this. Do you know what I mean? It's this kind of tub, and you line all of the sides with straw. And sometimes you can put a blanket in there, like one of the cheapo, like $2 blankets. And this makes a perfect... It perfectly insulates for winter. It'll protect any animals that are caught out in the cold. And it should be a nearly perfect insulator if you line all the sides. That's my cat helping pro tip. Dogs can use it too, obviously, but that's my pro tip on that. Mabo stiff? I've gotten really bad at keeping track of these new dogs. Oh, that is a cute dog Pokemon. Doggymon. I like that he's got big old teeth. Like, every single one of the Pokemon cards is like, look at his big chompers. But then you look at the... like, hold on now. You look at him here and tell me this is not a friend. This is a friend-shaped old man. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. Like, this is a sweet old man, right? I need to show you what every Pokemon card that has this man on it looks like. Every single one of them is like, okay, I'm going to bite your face off. This is the bite your face off Pokemon. This is the bite your face off Pokemon. Why is it in the game every single time he's so cute and sweetie, but then like they put him on a Pokemon card and it's like he kills you so bad. What's going on, man? Why is he like that? Fido is also so cute. I love Fido. What's the electric one? The electric one is also very good. I like the electric Pokemon that's also a dog. I think if I were a Pokemon, I might be that dog. I might be that or maybe a Fido. They don't have a lot of floppy-eared Pokédogs. Yeah, they need to get on this. Yampert! Yeah, Yampert! I think that I would be a Yampert. Oh my god, another ad? Is it really? Is it gonna be another ad? We've just been talking so much. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Okay. While everybody is away. Yeah! I have Fuamoko here! I've got a couple of secrets. I got a couple secrets in my background, if you want to look at them. Let me see if I can show you. Let me see if I can show you some secrets. Yeah, I've got a lot of secret Easter eggs in my stream. Hold on, let me see. Missing. And then... And... Oh, Boltund is also very cute, I agree. Wait, are you saying that from the middle of the ads? Spirit out here being like, by the way, Boltund is also really cute. Oh, the ad break finished. No, don't worry, I'm still here. I thought you were in the middle of the ad still, and just kind of like imagining you yelling from the other room. I was imagining you going just from the distance, being like, Boltund is also a really cute Pokemon. Anyway, I was going to show off some of my background because I do have a lot of I have a couple of the Hololive dog girls, is why I disappeared for a minute, so I could make this bigger so you could see them. I have a couple of these. I have a Corone hanging up on the wall. These are actually plushies that I do own of them. I love the Hololive girls a lot, so I added them. This is my collection of my Tamagotchis, including some knockoffs that I own. And then this is all fan art, and then these are all of my Corone standees. Sorry, I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I have a collection of them, and there's a lot. There's a lot of them. I have so many Corone. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, I love her a lot, so... Oh yeah, I have my Wii here. I've got a GameCube. These are two of my favorite consoles, honestly. But a lot of this is actually based on like stuff I do own. I do have a pillow. These are plushies I actually own. This is actually a real giant FNAF plushie. So yeah, a lot of this is stuff that I actually have in my room. Oh yeah, I've still got my Wii. I think absolutely everybody owned a Wii. But it's just like, it's kind of just fallen out of fashion, but I still love my Wii. I still absolutely love it. Oh, the Wii music. The Wii music. Classic. Let me make this, how do I make this small again? Hold on, I'm kind of lost in my room. Give me a sec. I need to make this, wait, can I just hit the button? Can I just hit the button and fit? Ha! Yeah! It worked. Awesome. Oh my god, the Wii Fit. The Wii Fit, too. Oh, I'm still not here. Whoops. Hold on. I'm coming back. I'm back, guys. Don't worry. But I do love... Oh, I will add a Punirun to the shelf when I get one. I'm absolutely gonna do that. That's why some of the shelves are empty, actually. I'm gonna add all of these other things that I've gotten, and maybe some of my Tamagotchi collectibles, because I do have little statues and little figures of them, and I love them. I got these keychain pillows recently that I'm gonna add to my collection. They're gonna be so cute. I love it. Yeah, I love the Wii. I miss Wii Sports Resort too. Oh man. I love when I stand on it. It goes, that's a beast. Christ. Well, to be fair, okay, now I'm a very... Here's the thing. I have very strong opinions about health and weight and things like that. And my personal opinion is that we all need to recognize that the BMI that the Wii Fit is working with is out of date. You are not as unhealthy as you think you are. And yes, I've heard of Miitopia. I would love to play Miitopia, but I do not have it. I would love to play Miitopia. I think it's such a fun game. I love all of the Mii games. I'm actually like kind of obsessed with the Miis. I think that they're so cute. I want to play Tomodachi Life so badly. I can't wait for the new one to come out. Oh yeah. Also the stats are from Japan, and you know the stats are skewed there like crazy. I could probably make myself in Miitopia. Oh, now there's an idea. I've seen people make anime characters like really accurately on there, so I could probably make me. It's so hard. It's so hard to make me with like my floppy puppy ears sometimes. I have to do some weird stuff to make these floppy puppy ears. But it would be really fun. That would be really cute. I have Tomodachi Life wishlisted. Oh man, that would be a game I would really love to play, honestly. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Oh, that would be cute. What if I made all my VTuber friends as me's and we played it together? That would be so cute. Splatoon! Oh, I've never gotten to actually play Splatoon, but I do have a sort of nostalgia for it because my friend is a big Splatoon fan, and I all of my memories of Splatoon are playing with them. But yeah, that would be really cute to make a Miitopia where everybody is different VTubers, because it randomly picks the faces, right? So if I got like if I got some of the really weird VTubers in there, I think it would be really funny. It'd be really funny to play Miitopia there. City of Heroes. I want to. Oh, I should make myself in City of Heroes. I don't know if I could. Do they have floppy ears in City of Heroes? I'll have to find out. That would be really fun to play. To play City of Heroes. I could have Piranha on there. Single-handedly revitalizing City of Heroes by making my entire audience play City of Heroes. Oh, Lego Dimensions. I haven't played Lego Dimensions. This is kind of sad because I love Lego, but I have not played a lot of the Lego games. If there was like more of a Lego builder game, I would probably play. I'm not much of a straightforward. Yeah, VTubers be getting me into games for real. But there is Doggy. Oh, I could be Doggy. That would be perfect. Sonic is a Lego now. Oh, neat. It's really funny because I do go whenever I'm reviewing video games sometimes, because I do love to leave a review. I'm a person who gets very in depth about my game reviews, honestly, because I think that it's very important to give a lot of detail when you are reviewing a game. And a lot of the times when I review a game, I go, this game was really great. Didn't have puppy ears though. Like when I was setting up Go for playing it on stream with you guys, and I was like, this is a really great setup. It doesn't have puppy ears though. Oh, I do love Werehog Sonic. I love Sonic the Hedgehog is the thing. I'm actually kind of, I wouldn't say I'm the biggest Sonic fan, because it's one of those things where I see Sonic the Hedgehog in like my periphery in the real world, and I go, I love that guy. I love Sonic the Hedgehog. I love him. And then like I never play a single game or read a single comic or watch the TV show, and I'm just over here, but I'm like, I love Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm so glad that you like how in-depth I am with stuff. I know that like for some people that could be kind of annoying, but I love detail. Detail is something so important to me. And I do remember Nintendogs. Nintendogs are my special alerts. So if someone raids me or follows me, you get a special Nintendog alert. I even randomized it. We are literally Nintendogs. Sonic 2 for Game Gear. Oh my god. Like, here's the thing. I think it's a good thing I haven't played any Sonic games. I would love to play it. I should play the original Sonic the Hedgehog on here. I love the original, but like, in this house, we are Nintendog. Boo-boo! Boo-boo-boo! We are the Nintendo. I want to play Nintendogs on here. I want to play the first Sonic game. I want to do a lot of stuff. Oh, thank you for petting this dog. Oh, a huge collection of the old comics. That's probably worth a crazy amount. Oh my god. Yeah, so you know how Sonic was kind of connected to the Archie comics for a while? So, little known fact, I did a little bit of line work for Archie Comics at one point. But that's just, it wasn't much of anything. It was just like a page or two. Yeah, it wasn't crazy. Yeah, it was back when I was doing comic art school. So I learned how to do comic art, and so sometimes they have us do some of the pages. It's a bit scary. It's a bit scary to play Mario's Madness on Friday Night Funkin'. I've never actually played Friday Night Funkin', but I heard the modding community is insane. I love a good modding community. I think that anyone who is as detailed oriented as me is the kind of person who makes mods. Because they're like, oh, I gotta make this thing, and I gotta make this thing, and I gotta add this to it. And you know, like, if you find a good mod, it means that it's someone who's like really detail oriented. I love that sort of thing. Okay, so I just realized I've been streaming for so much longer than intended, but um oh my god, that would be cool if they made me as a mod. I would love to be modded into Friday Night Funkin'. That'd be so cool. I know they do that sometimes for VTubers. They'll like mod them into games. I recently saw someone modded in. I follow a VTuber named Prism, and she's very cool. They're very neat. They're a fox. A fox Decora K VTuber. We're both rainbow, so we see each other and we both go, "Oh, puggies, we're rainbow!" And so, but somebody modded them into a skateboarding game, so they're like grinding on rails and shit. And it's so sick. It's so sick, yo. I love it. I love that mod. I love that someone modded them in. I think more people need to do that. Oh, yeah, it is very easy to mod Don't Starve Together. I love Don't Starve Together. We should play together when you start streaming. I love Don't Starve Together. It's one of my favorite games. I have never gotten past winter though. I am so bad at it. I build a whole base and I get all my stuff set up and then I'm not good at it. Oh, you should make me as Willow. I love Willow. Willow's my favorite character. Oh, no, I love chain chomps. I think chain chomps are like dogs. I think they're dogs to me and I love them. Yeah, I also shorten winter every time. I'm so bad at winter. I never manage to make winter clothes because I'm like, I don't even know how to kill a beefalo. What are you talking about? I get so scared every time. And then every time I'm completely wiped out by those dogs. Oh god, the hounds always get me and I can't. I'm so bad at it. Oh, we should totally play. Yes, even when they're as big as a small hill, I think chain chomps are still puppy. I think that I love a chain chomp. I think chain chomps are my friends. I once found a puppet of a chain chomp, like a hand puppet. I thought it was so cute. I almost bought it, but it was like $35 at a what are they called? At a GameStop. And I was like, absolutely not. I'm not paying $35 for a hand puppet of a chain chomp. Oh, but bombs are also so cute. I also love piranha plants. I love piranha plants. I think they're so fun. I think they're adorable. Winter is always just me dying repeatedly while my GF survives. Yeah, that's exactly what it's like for me too. I usually play solo, so I just kind of fail miserably. I fail miserably every time. Yeah, you plant. It's piranha plant. Piranha punk plant. Petey piranha. Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting that I want to show you guys something. Hold on. I set up Jesse will carry on. Yeah, I think that I would be down for that. I would be down to get a little bit of a carry to my gameplay. I'm gonna pause this and then let's see. I want to run this. There. Oh, excuse me. Can you play? Can you play my game, please? I was fairly certain that I cleaned that up. Hold on. It's just a... Oh, there we go. I don't know why the computer still thinks it's being weird. No, it should be fine. Come on, you got this. You got this. trying to open a game with Steam, and Steam's like, absolutely not. But I wanted to show you, I made my room in this game. I didn't. It's not as accurate as it could be, cause I figured. Whoa. I don't know why it didn't. It's dropped my. It's dropped me. It's made me dizzy. Whoa. But yeah, it doesn't. Steam doesn't like it. But I've made my room. I made my room in this game, and I am trying to load it up so I can show you guys. It's not very accurate because it's so small. It's a very small like version of this. Come on. Come on, play the game. Play the game. Oh, there. It's opening. It's opening. Are you guys there? Do you see me? Whew. Well, looks like my computer really didn't like that. That was unfortunate. And it's really funny too because according to Twitch, I have an excellent connection right now. Well, thank you for sticking around, holding the line. I do not believe that my computer I don't think my computer liked that a lot. I'm gonna try one more time, and if it fails catastrophically, we might be raiding out to somebody. See if it'll. It's got a little sound effect. The little sound effect played. Oh. Am I lagging? I don't think so. Oh. Oh, we have the sound effects. Whoa, it does not like this. Well, it's a good thing I tested this out before doing a whole stream in it, huh? Whoa. Here we go. I made my room! I'm gonna show you guys around my room really quick. So, I think I'm able to... What if I start the virtual camera too? I'm able to... Can I... Oh, it doesn't like that, but maybe if I... Image stream... OBS virtual camera... Yeah, you can see me! Hold on, you can see me! We're on the screen, look at this. This is us, we're live. Anyway, I set everything up so it's like I would be live streaming here. I've got my little computer, my tablet where I do all my art, typing on the keyboard. This is where I would put my Tamagotchis. And I have my little phone. This is where I would put all of my little guys. I have a yellow mug. This is my phone for when I'm doing phone streams. This is my notebook for keeping notes after everything. These are actually the images of my actual standees, my acrylic standees that I keep. on my computer. So I have a Mori Calliope, I have a Matara Khan, I've got a Pecora, and I've got a Yina Youngblood and a Courageous Ali. And I put it's like I'm there. Exactly. And you're able to have, like, what's cool about this game is you're able to have, like, guests. So you can have people come over and study with you. I made a little thing. I made a little thing of me. I put a little thing of me here. And it's like a plushie in the little bag. So I put myself in there too. And this is supposed to be another picture of me, but I never put it in. But I put my schedule over here on the calendar, so it's like it works like an actual calendar. Yeah, you can live on my desk. If all of my friends had acrylic standees, I'd be buying them. I'd be buying them up. I actually have a bunch of photos of my friends up on here. I put my debut flyer. It was called Go, Goge, kind of like the artist. It's like the artist, so kind of like Van Gogh, but it does cost it costs a bit of money, but it's the the amount of like customization that you're able to do. This is me with Nana and Ruru in a game, and then this is Nana and Ruru from one of their posts, and I put one of my photos of me up here, and I put some of my little illustrations. I put the pictures that I put at the bottom of my schedule on here. So these are my little schedule pictures, and I have one of me and my friend Ghost. And I've got this one from this month up here too. This is a really old one from when I was doing some of my old magical girlfriends. This is from the beach, when I went to the beach this summer. It's also my phone screen. And then I've got a fan art I drew of me and Courageous Ali. And there's some stuff that I haven't filled in yet, but I want to. They have a Drinky Bird, and I'm like, I love Drinky Bird, so I'm gonna put the Drinky Bird in here. So I put the Drinky Bird up. And this is just this side. I have Scooby-Doo on my TV screen. Hey man, you gotta get out of here. I don't know how do I get rid of you? What are you? How do I make you disappear? I don't know what's going on with that thing. Anyway, but I put Scooby-Doo on because you could put GIFs. So I put a looping GIF of Scooby-Doo, and I put some video game stuffs. And there's also like a, whoopsie daisy, I clicked out of it. There's also like a pet thing that you can add. So I added a tapir, and I think it's really cute. I love it. And then I also added some snacks and things. And then when you turn around, oh, I gotta back up. Whoops. I have a bookshelf. This is all of my lovely corones. These are all my actual corone standees. These are all my corone standees. You can see I've got a lot of them. This isn't actually all of them. I do have more, but I do have a couple of favorites. The racing doggo one is one of my favorites. The summer vacation one and the baseball one are some of my favorites. And then the maid one is one of my favorites. But I'm a very big fan of Corone, and so I have her both in my room in here and in my room elsewhere. I've made it look like I've got a little figure of me, like I'm a Nendoroid, and I have this figure in real life. It's the Bishojo Pinkie Pie. There's a bunch of other pictures I could add, but I haven't done anything with yet. And then I put a bunch of fan art on my wall. So I have some information about me here for the people who might visit the room. And then I have this one. This was put in the server. Wasn't it? I'm looking at you. And then I got this lovely piece by HDollVT, which has a little outfit they designed for me. This is some more of the older stuff. This is by Tomato Magica. I had to make it one of the long pieces, otherwise their signature would get cut off, and I felt bad about that, so I didn't want to do that. And then I got this one, and I got some photos of me going to Anime NYC on here. And I got this one by Honey. And then some of my other arts. And then this one's by Doodle Monster. And I wrote, thanks for all the fan art on the wall. And this one is by Evie, and I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so I had it all of them. And then I have the thing that I have in the drawing of my room. This is the tapestry of Karane that I had in my room. So I added that. Be lovely. I would love to see the finished version. But this is the room that I set up. It's a little bit, like I said, it's a little bit smaller than what my room, like the picture of my room looks like. But I think it was, the customizability really kind of outweighed the fact that it's not perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna quit for now. But yeah, so I wanted to share the little room that I made because it features all of the lovely fan art everyone's making, and it's got a bunch of photos and a bunch of little customizable stuff that I thought was really cool. Unfortunately, the streaming feature doesn't work when you have other people in the room with you. I don't know why, but who knows? Who knows? But I can do that when it's only me. But I think you can only have like 3 people in the small rooms, but you can make a big one too. So I was thinking about making a really big one that all my friends can come visit, and I think that'd be nice. And yeah, so that's all of the all the dog stuff for today. Unfortunately, my Tamagotchis fell asleep earlier than I expected because they got old. They got old, and now instead of going to bed at 9, they go to bed at 8. And I'm like, come on, guys. I know you're old, but you gotta stay awake a little bit. Anyway, thanks for putting up with the little bit of a borked stream that happened at the end there. It was not my fault. I did not expect for Steam to crash on me. Yeah, the scuff. The scuff. But that's okay. That's okay. I love you guys. You put up with a lot. I'm gonna... Yeah, I got all you guys here, and I'm happy. I'm happy about it. I think that now's a good time to probably end, though. Even though it was only the last couple of minutes, honestly. But it was nice. It was nice to see all of you. Let's end before it does the 15-minute ads after the start of stream, because that would be really annoying. So let me raid to someone. Let me raid. I want to see if Doodle Monster is up, because I love Doodle. I love Doodle so much. Yeah, I think Doodle's here. I can't wait to introduce you guys to Doodle. I love Doodle so much. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This will be my first time raiding Doodling Monster. So it's Sash Raid. I love you guys, okay? Doodling Monster. And they're currently going over Welcome Home, which is this really cool ARG thing that's going on. And so I think you guys will really like it. Okay. I will see you guys later. I love you guys. I can't wait to do the next stream. Oh, we're gonna work together on that. It's gonna be so fun. Yeah, with the puppies. We're gonna have so much fun next stream. Make sure you guys show up, okay? Love you guys. Bye-bye.